Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Buckeye Franchise is in that spotlight, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday. Takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Springfield Cardinals and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Brian Holmes, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, Matty, he's just basically your 3-pitch pitcher. Not going to overwhelm you with a bunch of different pitches, but still good enough stuff.
Number 11 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 11.
In there, no balls and a strike. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too.
Oh, that's outside.
They've won just one of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Hey, let's go right here.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Sierra is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He's hitting over 400 so far here in April. Obviously, we can't get too excited about it because there is so much season left, but he's off to a great start.
Get ahead, stay ahead. What do you say now?
Bobby Boyd comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, we got
and that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the Springfield defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Jonathan Davis will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Number 16 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Vasquez will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
He'll hold off on the slider. It's ball 1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jack
Mayfield will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Trent Woodard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Still 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Out of the top of the 3rd, we are tied 0-0. On a night ago.
Designated hitter, number 10.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Get ahead right now.
Nope. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. In the air, down the left field line and deep. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Catcher.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Into the box now, number 22. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much.
The shortstop.
One thing you
Number
don't
4.
want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Into the box, Moon. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A little low. It's 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Yeah, and you know, there's no more valuable weapon for a pitcher to have than the ability to miss bats. And while time will tell if this prized prospect develops into a strikeout pitcher, he can now celebrate his first at this level no matter what.
In now, number 11. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Bobby Boyd is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Here we go, guys.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Swing and a liner. Foul. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Vasquez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
2 outs. Let's get out
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Springfield's out in front, 3-0. Jack Mayfield comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Into the box now, Trent Woodard. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Right, here we go now.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 10. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Hey, knock it down, make the play.
Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Number 22 steps into the box. He's set. Here it comes. Yeah! And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike.
Go right now, fellas, right now.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and Springfield leads this thing 3-0. Moon will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
No one out now.
Ripped down the line. Oh, what a dive. He goes to first. It's there. He got him.
Woo, no problem.
Number 11.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In now, number 11. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bayer moves over. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3, Bobby Boyd.
Bobby Boyd will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against you.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Springfield's out in front, 3-0. Vasquez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Come on, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
That's
ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. One away.
Number 6, second baseman, Jack
Mayfield will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hit hard to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Trent Woodard.
Trent Woodard will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
High in the air into shallow left center. Sierra has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. And Springfield leads this thing 3-0. Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is the way he drew it up in his head when he woke up this morning.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, number 22.
Number 22 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. To short. Mejia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 4.
Moon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Voit gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. Springfield's out in front, 4-0. Number 11 stands in.
Leading off for the Hooks, center fielder, number 11.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's set down 1 away.
The batter.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? Wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Standing in now, Bobby Boyd. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Jonathan Davis will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
You know, good hitters in this situation, when you're down in the count, they tend to try to go the other way. We'll see if he does that right here.
To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
Eat it, eat it. Nobody.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Vasquez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Shut him down. Here we go.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Line drive to left. Sierra is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top's player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. Springfield wins it 4-0. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Springfield Cardinals.